Hey everybody, today is a project polish update, some of my favorite videos to film. We do not have anything finished on this update. However, I have progress on all polishes and I finally chose to add a polish, and then I also played around with one of the colors that I have in. So let me show you what I have. Let's start with the NCLA polish, this one in Libra. And you might, if you are watching my videos, think, this is not the polish she normally has. So I got so bored with the color and I wanted to change so much that I had added a few drops of red, and sometimes I will do that with polishes that I feel I'm just so bored with. I'll just change them slightly and all of a sudden it's as if you have a brand new polish. So this was like a fleshy nude, and I added a few drops of red and got this rosy color. Like I said, and I kind of renewed it on my color wheel as well. So after that, I was really able to get some good use out of the polish because I was no longer bored with it. If you're doing project polish or trying to finish any of the polishes that you have, I'm telling you, this is kind of a fun way, and I've done that last year with one of the polishes. So if you're kind of done with the polish and you just want something new, a few drops of another color to bring it warmer, cooler, or brighter can really make a difference between you sort of abandoning the idea of finishing the polish and you actually sticking with it and finishing the polish. So now I have this springy, rosy tone, and I've been really feeling like it's fun. Next we have my Dior polish, and this is Diorific in 850 Spendor. Again, I have quite a good amount of progress. There it is on the color wheel. It's a nice rich red. This is not the red that I added in the previous polish, but this one has a little bit of shimmers, and I am using it on my toes a lot and on my fingers a decent amount. So I really have done a good amount of damage on this past few weeks. Then we have Essie's Ciao Effect. This is my dusty purple of the bunch, and it is definitely a great transitional color. Here it is on my color wheel. It's a very, very beautiful cool tone dark purple, really works well with neutral to cool undertones. And it's sort of dusty and grayed out, so it's not as high on pastel purple in your face. So I find it actually very, very wearable and really appropriate in professional environments as well. As you can see, there's a little bit of progress there. I mean, not a ton, but I only require about one coat of this to achieve a full opacity manicure. But I really like one coaters like this one because it makes it so fast, the application, and this dries pretty fast as well. So this is a very, very easy pick for me. However, as you can see, that also means that I'm not using a ton of polish because I only require basically one coat of it. Next, a good amount of progress on this Formula X mini, and I like to have 1 to 2 minis floating in my project polish just to sort of continue feeling a sense of accomplishment and like I'm actually getting things out. And this is in the color Wunderlist Formula X, and this is a beautiful shimmery color that I also prefer to actually wear in one coat. So it's sort of semi-transparent and it looks gorgeous on the nail. Here it is in 2 coats on the nail wheel. It's a beautiful shimmery taupe. As you can see, it has these micro fleck shimmers that I really, really enjoy, and it is a very, very flattering color for my skin tone, in my opinion. If you're watching my videos and a lot of close-ups, you can see that this actually I pull for quite a lot. So as you can see, I've made a good amount of progress, and quite honestly, I don't think this will survive until the next update. I think if I actually focus on it and don't abandon the polish, I can get this one out. So this one is definitely on its way out. Next we have KBShimmer polish that I added fairly recently, and it's in the color Fleece Navidad. it's what's on my nails today. It's another transitional color. It's a nice neutral light gray, and it's hard to see on camera, but it has some pink flecks and some holographic flecks of shimmer, and it's not glitter, it's truly a fleck shimmer. Very, very fine, very beautiful. Again, very appropriate for workplace. So I'm absolutely happy with this color. There's this very small amount of progress on the polish. It does require, for good measure, 3 coats, but I usually do 2 because I don't have the patience to sit there and wait for it to dry. So a small amount, but I mean, a little bit of movement is better than no movement. And the polish that I'm adding to this rotation is this neutral polish. Since I changed my actual nude into a rose color, which I really enjoy, I kind of was left without a nude polish. So I've added a nude polish that I know I love, and it's this guy, and it's a mini as well. This is OPI Tickle My Francy, because the other mini is probably going to be out. I want to have a mini on the go, and this is going to be my next mini on the go. Next time I add a polish, it's definitely going to be a full-size polish. So Tickle My Francy, I've had in full size before. This one came in some kind of set. And I've barely dented the mini bottle, and I have actually a full bottle as well in my collection because I love this color and I've been wearing it for years, and this is not the first time I'm buying it. So this is going to be a known favorite, definitely a perfect color match for my skin tone. Looks very, very flattering on neutral to cool skin. If you do have skin tone that is neutral to cool, I highly recommend that you do try OPI Tickle My Francy, because this is a really, really great color for those of us who have neutral to cool undertones. So this is my color palette. As you can see, I've used up 3 polishes already this year, and I have 2 that are pretty close to being out. So this Wonderlust by Formula X and the rosy one that I made myself from the NCLA Libra, and a few drops of red. So I think this one, now that it's a new color for me, basically it's like having a new polish, and I quite honestly do not have a ton left. So within 1 to 2 updates, I think this one is going to be out, and I think by next time probably this one's going to be out. So I'll be left thinking what other colors to include, and I'm very, very happy with my color selection. It's obviously a really flattering color palette for me, and you can see that it's a neutral to cool color palette. I do find that peaches and warm tones do not sit great against my skin tone, and I used to really be a big fan of wearing all kinds of colors on my nails, but in the last couple of years I really realized that there are flattering colors for my skin tone and there are unflattering colors for my skin tone, regardless of what's in fashion or what kind of fun collections are coming out. I really shouldn't be buying polishes that do not sit well against my skin tone, and I recommend you also sort of determine what is your color palette and only buy within that color palette unless you feel like experimenting. But I've found myself decluttering most of the polishes that do not look flattering. So in the end, it was a waste of money. It was kind of fun at the moment, but then in the end, I didn't really end up using them because they didn't look great on my skin tone. So now I'm trying to stick with my color palette to go with, you know, my coloring, what I wear, and my lifestyle. And I think that it's been pretty good. I've been able to really zero in on what it is that I like in a polish and sort of stick to that within the last maybe year and a half or so, and I think Project Polish really helped me with that. So I definitely, if you have a lot of polishes, recommend you try Project Polish. Even if you're not successful in panning a whole lot of polishes, it's still going to be beneficial because it can help you recognize what are you looking for from a polish, what do you like using, and then you have a better idea of what it is that is your jam when it comes to nail polishes. But that's it for today. I hope it was fun for you to watch my update. See you guys later. Bye bye.